Hey guys, my name is Antonio Lamiguetis, and today I've got an interesting one for you. Essentially, today we're going to be looking at how we get existing customers and try to find other top spenders within those specific demographics utilizing 6degree. So I've got a great example here of one of my clients here. I'm just going to call him Mr. S because I'm going to have to blur out his name and all of his information. But you can see here that he's paid my company about $5,000 for one of our services previously. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to utilize clients like this individual here to find other individuals like this person. So what you normally want to do is you want to copy the individual's name. If you have a client or a service that as you've already had clients for that have spent money on, is to get their information, for example, the guest details, and to find out utilizing LLMs and then 6degree to find demographics to then retarget individuals like the person that we're trying to sell to here. So for this individual, what we've done is we'll take his first name and his last name, and then we'll take his email as well. So we can see that he's spent $5,000. So he's a high ticket sales individual. He's obviously a high ticket guest here. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to a language learning model. I prefer to use Perplexity because it's just better at researching individuals. And you're going to paste in that person's name and email, and then ask for that person's demographic. So who he is, where he lives, what age he is, what he likes to do. And then from there, we'll once that's set, we'll come back to this. So now that we have information on him, we have his personal background, we can see what he does, we can see that he's a senior vice president at RBC Wealth Management. We can see that he has a couple interests in golf, philanthropy. So there's a lot of information out there on specific guests. If you don't have information on your current client, find another client that is within that specific range and see if you can target them instead. And then you keep doing that for each demographic, for each client that you get. So you get tighter and tighter niches, so you can then very, very quickly scale up your clients that are big spenders. In this case, is a very big spender. So now that I've done so, I've asked a couple forwarding questions like, once I take all this information, let's craft a prompt based off of his demographic, e.g. who I'm looking for. And off of that, it's given me a couple options here. So option one, you're looking for men who are wealthy, semi-retired, 65 to 90, living in affluent Florida enclaves like Boca Raton, Naples, Palm Beach, etc. So now we're finding his age, where he lives, what he likes to do for fun, like e.g. he plays golf, or where he's worked in the past, what type of interesting things he's done, and where he works and what he likes to do. So using this, we're going to use 6degree.io, and now we're going to paste this into 6degree to find demographics within that specific client that you're looking for. So we know we have a client that has paid us $5,000, and now we're using 6degree to find something else on him. So what I've done is I've pasted in, I'm looking for men with a net worth of over $10 million and above the age of 65, living specifically in Scottsdale. Now what that's done now is it's given me 1,000 results of individuals in Scottsdale who are exactly within that same demographic. So these guys who were my clients who paid me $5,000 are most likely going to be of the same demographic, which means that it makes it much easier for me to target my clients because I know that these are the types of people that buy my software. So you can see here as well, I'm gonna have to blur out this information here, but what we've done is we've added we've added a automatic verifier here. So it automatically verifies the number validity and the carrier, as well as the mobile type and the location. So you can see here it's in Phoenix, Arizona, right here, and this is in Scottsdale particularly, but this phone number is validated automatically within 6degree. So when you click a person, you can see if their information is correct or not. In this case, this email is not correct, right? So we can't find the provider. So it's just a warning symbol, which means that it's more likely to bounce. So whilst you're going through here, some people might not have emails. They might not have things. So in this case, we have both an email and a phone number. They're both been validated. So you can see that, yes, this is with AT&T. And this one's also validated as a Gmail provider and found the mailbox as well. So it's found both the mailboxes and the phone numbers. And I know these individuals are above the age of 65, as we previously stated. And they live in Scottsdale. And then we can see, of course, they have a home value or an estimated income above $250,000, which means that these individuals are most likely going to be of the highest quality in terms of what we can find for clients. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this information just by clicking a CSV file. We've got a beautiful rendition here. I can save it to my my project here if I'd like to, just to come back to it. But if you're on the Pro plan, you can just simply download it all. Then you can just pop it again. There we go. I've downloaded it, so it'll pop up here. And then now we've got all this information in a CSV file. So then we can find and just upload it to a power dialer or to an email catalog. And then from there, it's much easier to outreach to these individuals. But yeah, this is a very quick video on how you can utilize this type of information to get the types of clients that you want to for individuals who have already bought your systems here. So you're retargeting. So you don't have to waste money on finding new specific leads. You already know who wants to buy your products. Now you're just searching for that same demographic. In this case, I'm looking for men with a net worth of 10 million who live in Scottsdale, Arizona, and the age of 65. We can even add interests here as well. We could say people who could play golf or into other specific topics here. But essentially, it's a much easier way for you to cut down on costs and timings to find individuals who might be interested in your software here. So just a very quick one from me. Hopefully that's interesting for you and valuable to you. And I'd love to see you on 6 Degree and utilizing it. I'd love to see what you guys come up with as well. So take care.